Hey guys, okay, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So, I have just finished the stream. I don't know if you guys were there or if you guys like tuned in. If you did, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I just want to talk about my first opinions, my pros, my cons about Watch Dogs Legion Online after one day of playing it. So, let's get right into it. So I want to preface this by saying that I am like a huge Watch Dogs fan. So anything I say today, you gotta understand that I love the series. The premise, like I really love it. I enjoy every minute of me playing any Watch Dogs game, whether it's 1, 2, or Legion. So that's why this review is a little bit like hard for me to make because the launch yesterday was relatively rocky. Okay, yesterday, if you guys caught the stream, I don't know if you did or not, but we had crashes, I think 4 crashes over the course of 2.5 hours.
You found the target.
And after my stream was over, we had even more crashes. So it was just crash after crash after crash, and it was at the best times too. We would be in the middle of a police chase or just about to finish a city event, and then all of a sudden, boom, the entire game crashes. And that's the annoying part. It's not like you just get kicked out of online, which would still suck. It's you get kicked out of the whole game. And this is on PS4. I don't know if it's the same on Xbox or PS5 or anything like that, but the PS4 servers are horrendous right now. And I know that it's day one, so I'm trying not to be too harsh, but as it stands now, Watch Dogs Legion Online is practically unplayable for long periods of time. After the video, I went on to do some just solo stuff, and the crashes were even more prominent. We were getting them, I don't even think, half an hour before, like until another crash. So something has to happen. I don't know if it's day one. I don't know if it's everybody. But yeah, so that's my first major problem with this update, because as of now, I can't really enjoy it because most of the time it's just me loading. Next, I just want to talk on the actual experience. So aside from the crashes, let's say I wasn't spending all the time loading back into the game and I wasn't having problems streaming because the game kept crashing. The overall experience was really, really good actually. So I played with some of my subscribers. If you guys were there, thank you so much for showing up. But we had a full squad, 4 people. The free roam was amazing. The police chases were fun as usual. I did some solo activities. Like, obviously they were there too. But I did some solo activities. It was very seamless. I do enjoy how you can start them directly from the map. You don't have to go to the spot. You can just kind of hold the button and then it'll start from there. But overall, the open world experience was like amazing. I want to start this section by saying I have not played and completed a co-op mission. And that is for 2 reasons. 1, the network. Again, I know I'm going to say it a lot throughout this video, but the network was a huge problem. Every time I tried to go into a co-op mission, it either kicked me out, crashed, or everybody on my team left. And like I couldn't do the mission because it's like, you have to have 2 people in order to do some of the things. So that leads into my second problem. The co-op missions are always public. And I don't know if there's a way around that. I haven't seen one so far, but as far as I know, co-op missions are always public. So even if you and one other friend want to do co-op missions just alone, which you can because they're 2-player minimum, you can't because you need to load in with someone else. So you can be loading into that mission with one other friend, and random people can still be there, 2 other people that fill up the squad, which can go terribly wrong for certain missions where you have to like go through the whole thing without being detected, because those people can mess up the whole mission for you, and then that's just not fun at this point. So network and the addition to have private co-op missions is definitely something that needs to come in this game, because if you want to have the tactical experience and the stealth and that kind of like full gameplay of Watch Dogs Legion, you can't do it in a public session.
That's the CTOS.
That's just not how it works. So many people are out there playing this game like it's just a shootout. There's no stealth. They just go in and they start gunning people down, which is really a way to ruin the co-op mission experience. So overall, I cannot say much about the co-op missions as I did not try them that much. I tried to load into them a bunch. Did not work.
Done.
So yeah, I'll tell you guys more about that as I have more experience with it in a future video. Now, Spider-Bot Arena. This is one of my more positive parts of the review. As out of the Spider-Bot Arena, I never had problems finding a public session. You can make private friends only sessions in Spider-Bot Arena, which is great. It's amazing. I haven't got to try it yet, but out of the public sessions I had, it was stable. I never crashed while in the actual Spider-Bot Arena. The addition of like Spider-Bot skins makes it a little bit cooler, and the way it controls feels really nice. There's a wide variety of weapons. There's repairing. There's a couple maps. I've seen 2 so far. I don't know if that's the maximum. But yeah, so overall, Spider-Bot Arena was a pleasant surprise. I thought that was going to be more of a background mode, which I still kind of think it is. But because of how stable it is and how it still gives you Battle Pass XP and money, I think it may be something that I go back to a little bit more often. Also, the transition from Spider-Bot to free roam is amazingly quick. But again, when you get into that free roam, high chance of you crashing. So I don't know if you want to make that switch back into the open world just yet. So yeah, so with co-op out of the way, we talked about some Spider-Bot Arena. We talked about the open world. There is one last thing, and that's the city events and the hotspots, that kind of stuff. Now, city events and hotspots are part of the open world, as you guys know already. Hotspots are little boxes on the map that have rewards like masks or influence or battle pass XP that rotate every week. So for the same spots are there for every player. So you and your friend will have the same hotspots every week, I believe. It was like that when I was in yesterday. But those are actually really cool. They're like little spots you can just go visit. It gets you to explore the map a little bit. And then the rewards you get from them are definitely worth your time. I've gotten a couple masks. I've gotten like 4 influence one time. I got some decent amount of battle pass XP, which is really good at the low levels. And yeah, so the hotspots overall, I would think it's a really cool addition. And you mix that with the challenges, it gives you a good amount of things to do every day and every week as they rotate as well. And the rewards you get through the challenges are actually pretty good as well. Like, I think I recruited 2 people and got 300 battle pass XP, which I think is more than worth it since you're recruiting people anyways. Now, the city events, these are the timed events that will just randomly pop up that you and anybody in the lobby can go to and start it. So as of now, there's only one event, and that is the swarm drone, where it's just like this big drone that you got to take out, you and your team, and yeah, that's it. You just got to kill one drone. Now this has a pretty nice, like decent amount of difficulty. I did do one solo, but it took me ages, and I ran out of ammo a lot. I had to be resourceful, and I had like no hacks, so it made it incredibly difficult. But that was solo, and that's how it's supposed to be. This game's supposed to be about co-op. So after doing it with a couple friends, it was enjoyable up until the point where we almost killed it, and 3 out of the 4 people crashed out of the whole game. So no rewards, nothing, for all that hard work we did to take out the one drone. So I gotta say, the city events, even though it's just one, it's enjoyable because, and who doesn't like, fighting things as a team, taking things out as a team. So the experience without the crash, amazing. I love the city events. It just gives you something to do when you're just driving around, and then, oh no, like a city event pops up and you just go do it. I think that was a really good idea, and as they add more, the experience will only get better. And yeah, guys, so just to close off the video, open world, I give really good reviews. So I really think the open world of Watch Dogs Legion is definitely how the game was supposed to be played. This game was meant for online. Okay, the open world works really well with all the stuff you can do in it, and just the solo assignments that let that little time in between you playing with your friends is really good. And I don't think they ever run out, which is even better. And the recruiting system works really nicely. I can tell you guys that for sure. The problems lie mainly within the servers right now. And I know right now it's only the 2nd day of release for Watch Dogs Legion Online, and they're focusing on PC and they're focusing on tactical ops. But it's just one of those things where at this point, when you've waited so long, it really shouldn't be like this. It should have been a way more stable release. There should have been more testing, I believe. And this just shouldn't happen, guys. I just got to be honest with you. This is not how the release of an update should come out after it's been delayed for months. This network problem alone gets in the way of open world, co-op missions, solo assignments, hotspots, city events. Everything has been affected by this network problem other than Spider-Bot Arena, which it shouldn't be like this. I just got to tell you guys straight out. That's not how it should be. But once this gets fixed, I think Watch Dogs will be a really big hit. And once they add the modes and keep updating it, the new seasons, it's just when you're trying to have this experience, you're trying to level up the battle pass, you're trying to get more rewards, it's hard to do it when any moment, 5 to 10 minutes into your gameplay, you can crash out of the game. You have to load back in for 5 minutes. Then you can start it. Then you have to start a new assignment. Then you have to do it. And then you can do all the work to beat it. And right before you finish it, you can crash out of the game. So that's just what I have to say about Watch Dogs Legion Online. One day in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll keep you updated on anything I hear about this game. And let's all hope for a patch soon. Thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe. Comment down below. Say hello. I always like to hear everybody. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed this content. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.